Since very beginning, the eyes were bothering me because they are a little bit dark compared to rest of the image. So of course we going to brighten them up, and also they have really amazing color that I admire. So what I would like to do, maybe I would like to give a push or two more out of this color, and I will show you how you can easily do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create curve adjustment layer similar as for Dajin and Bernick, and we were doing this before, so it's not really complicated. And I'm going to rename this and call this eye brightness, and one more will be for a color, so will be hue saturation, and this will be eye color. So there is two ways how you can do this. You can put these two into the group and paint this, but I will show you this separately, which can give us maybe a little bit more control. So for brightness, of course, we inverting, and with brush and flow, of course, stronger than 4 as we had before. And I'm just going to paint inside like nicely with some nice really shape. As you can see, we have some little veins inside the eye. So painting with the shape of these veins will give you a really beautiful effect. I have to say that these are really beautiful eyes, and I'm happy. I have a pleasure to work with them, and I want to bring what's best on them. So I will put some effort, and I will go back to the Dutch layer because I don't want to waste this eye brightness layer, and I'm just going to brighten them slightly in the areas that they were getting dark. As you can see, we didn't have some nice areas here, so I want to fix this area over here. Not too much, because I don't want to. You have to know, if you brighten them too much, it's not going to look very beautiful. So like, you can brighten, but keep control on that. Okay, so what we did, let's have a look. Before, after. Wow, they are really strong and amazing. Maybe a little bit too strong, so I would just take down opacity down to 80%. And now let's have a look. There's few options we can do. Let's choose this eye color, and we can just pull up the master saturation, and it will increase the total saturation. And also we can find out which color she has. So like, I'm assuming it's sort of cyan color, and we can actually check which color is that by choosing the color that doesn't exist there. So like, that would be, there's some reds maybe and yellows, some greens, cyans, blues. I think the magentas would be the color that we could choose. Let me choose the picker, and we could check. That's sort of yellows, and maybe once again, as you can see, this is sort of yellowish. I was assuming there should be some cyan, maybe rather on the top or affected, but these are rather yellow. So like, I will keep, this is now greens, as you can see. So like, somewhere between the yellows, greens, and cyans, I believe this color inside her eye would be. Yes, so what I would do, I will increase the saturation for this, but that will be a little bit too much actually. Just a little bit for this. Also increase saturation for cyan, and maybe a little bit for master, and a little bit, we had greens, as you remember. So like, a lot, but we will see the effect. So now I'm going to invert this and brush, and this time 100, because I want to just bring up the color that was there. And let's have a look what we have. Just bringing this back. So it's my favorite method. I wonder if I darken the eyes, and the effect is really soft, but You can see we really got more saturation. Though about my feeling there's too much yellow, so I'm going to lower the yellows, and I will rather try to bring cyans and greens to the eye. And I feel this is really how it works. Maybe more master, and that would be the color I really like. So it's still very specific color, as you can see, really dynamic, really beautiful. I wish I could catch some more cold tones, but there is not many of them inside the eye, as you can see, so that is not easy to do. But I was sure this is cyan color before, but I think it depends on the conversion with it, because I was retouching some other image from this series, and that's it. That's the eyes I wanted to have. You can see I'm going to put these two into the group, and I'm going to call this eyes right now, and you can have a look. That's the before, and this is after. The eyes are much more impressive. I really like how they looks like. I believe model also will like them when I'm going to show her image, and everyone else.